So the average woman would wonder, why is she recording with a hat, no makeup, no earrings? I think that that's a perfect question to start a word for women worldwide, and that is beauty. So often in our society and cultures around the world, beauty is defined by external factors. So does her outfit look nice? How is her makeup? Does she have clear skin? Am I beautiful to the rest of the world? And the reality is, our beauty does not come from the outside. And some people say beauty comes from within, but I think it's a little deeper than that. We define our beauty by how we define ourselves. Who do we identify ourselves as? Being beautiful women or beautiful creatures of God? This is something I can say I have struggled with personally for years. There was a strong rule in my house: never leave the house without earrings as a woman, and all types of things. But the truth is, we have our off days. There are days when you just can't get your hair right. You don't even feel like it. And should we let that hinder us from doing what God has called us to do? Absolutely not. And so because I felt like God has called me to do this word, why not put a visual with it? So I have a few scriptures that I think will go along with it. And keep in mind, like, as women, we long to be wanted, to feel beautiful and loved, but we're often looking in the wrong places for these things. As long as we turn to people for satisfaction, we will always be disappointed. The only way for us to truly be content is to find out who we are in God and look at God and His call for our lives for true satisfaction. So who better to ask for the definition of beauty? The author and creator of beauty? Of course. So let's look at some scriptures. Psalm 27:2. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and seek Him in His temple. If God's love for us and His desire for us to seek Him out is beauty, then that alone defines whether or not we're beautiful individuals. Another scripture, John 10:10. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the fullest. So anything that's willing to rob us of, to steal our confidence, to kill our self-esteem, and to destroy what God has placed within us about how we should feel about ourselves is of the enemy. It's not our hair, our makeup, our jewelry. It's God's defining factor. And the last one that I thought would be really helpful is, then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So when we are assured that God is the definer of our beauty, then we're free from being held by the standards of this world, of feeling like we must fit this mold to define what beautiful is, and therefore become content in who we are. So when we do get all dolled up, or whether we're having a bad day, we know our beauty doesn't come from what's on the outside, but from who God says we are. I have a challenge. I challenge you to think about it. Who are you going to ask today if you're beautiful? Are you going to ask the world, or are you going to choose to ask God?